right? You could be doing much better than them, but they'll always make you feel like you're not doing good enough. They'll do it subtly though. You got to be careful because a lot of times friends can come in as the form of like some an enemy can come in as a form of a friend, right? That's why a lot of people who have enemies, they always start off as your friends. So you won't really notice it initially, but then when you start to pay attention to stuff like this, you'll start to say, "Oh, okay, I think this person a little jealous. I think this person don't really mesh with me for real." But they just acting like they do. Okay, because the thing with a jealous friend is they want to be around you. They want to be in your space. They want to get your sauce. They want to be you, but they just can't. So they need to be in your energy. They need to be around you so that they can get soak up all your sauce, see how you do what you do. But they can't be you because there's only one you. But they try to. Okay, they try to. And that's why they'll try to subtly make you feel less than. Okay. And another thing is too, you might overlook it because you might think, well, my friend always give me compliments, right? You got to be careful with that. Sometimes they'll give you a lot of compliments, right? So you ever had a friend that'll give you compliments, but at the same time they'll make you feel small, right? So they'll give you compliments on one hand, tell you you look good, tell you this, tell you that. But on the other hand, they super disagreeable. They always disagreeing, always, always got something opposing to say towards you. Or they just, like I said, they always try to one up you. Okay, so it go hand in hand. All right. Don't get fooled because your friend giving you flattery and making you feel like you that girl that they not jealous. Okay. Um, the next thing I wrote, ooh, this is a big one. Okay. If you got a friend that do this, they're not your friends. They're not your real friends. Okay. When a person who don't like you talk bad about you, they will not stick up for you. In fact, let me make it better. They will come to you and tell you what that person said about you. That is not your friend. Okay. Let me say that again. If a person that is your friend can sit with somebody that is not your friend, okay, and that other person that they talking about you to, they know that y'all friends. That other person can sit to your friend and talk bad about you, and your friend don't say nothing to stick up for you, and then they do you one better and they come to you and they tell you what that friend said. That is not your friend. And in fact, they feel how that person feels. Because okay, it's one thing for somebody to talk bad about me, right, to you. It's another thing for you not to stick up for me, right? But it's a whole nother thing for you to come back and tell me. You got the audacity to come and tell me what they said about me. And then they'll always do this. Oh, but I don't want you to say nothing to them, right? Well, why not? Let's all come sit at the table. Let's all have this conversation. I'm confused. You know why they don't want you to say nothing? Because they feel the same way. That is not your friend, okay?